Hi everyone, hello to all of you and a very good afternoon. Welcome to the session. Please let me know if I'm properly audible and visible to all of you. Is everything working fine? I'm waiting for you people to give me a confirmation and then we will start. Those who are watching me for the first time, my name is Niharika John Mehra. I am your faculty of English here and my classes take place regularly over here. 1:30 p.m. Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays I have classes, EPFO practice sessions, 8 p.m. daily Monday to Saturday. I give editorial sessions over here. These are the editorials analysis part where we learn and practice skimming. We cover vocabulary and grammar and some MCQs. So it's a whole package for all of you. Make sure you don't miss out on it. I can see many of you have joined. Can you please confirm if I am properly audible and visible, guys? And जल्दी से like और share कर दो. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. And the most important thing, free PDFs you get for each and every class that takes place here. So please make sure you join our Telegram group. Details are in the description below. Okay, we will start. All the questions we are going to do with timer. So ये रहा आपका timer. ये रहा आपका first question. You have to answer here, okay? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Answer is very easy. It is how you treat this collective noun. So the data pertaining to employment, that means a single set of data. That's why is in I cannot go with R. You can use data and R together, not a problem. In some cases, we do that. It depends. For a compound noun, it depends on the context that is applied in a sentence and that is used in a sentence. In this case, definitely is will come. Being compiled by the ministry. See, being compiled एक साथ आ रहा है for accurate projection of economic trends. Next question. Make sure to like and share even if you are late, that's okay. मैंने 40 सेकेंड से ही कंटिन्यू करा है. Yes. Neither of the solution. So neither of and either of and each of. Three of them, they agree with singular verb. So you should have seems over here. Viable given the volatile geopolitical situation. Rest everything is correct. Okay. Answer to this one is for that right tense we use. Okay. With had and verb third form and the structure of scarcely, barely, rarely, when तो बराबर यहाँ पे सही है. But breaks out नहीं हो सकता. It cannot be present tense at this part. Scarcely had the meeting started. So when के बाद you have to maintain the past tense. V2 is required. Verb second form. When a heated argument broke out between the panelists and the moderator. Okay. So answer of third one is C. Keep learning from everything that you see here. If it is correct, you get confidence on what you have learned, you are actually able to apply it. If it gets wrong, you get to learn something new and take that learning for your preparation. Fourth one, a number of innovations, a number of plural noun, absolutely correct. Have been, absolutely correct. A number of takes plural verb in agreement. The number of takes singular one. So you have sahi hai. Introduced. Have been introduced where in the healthcare sector to do what? Improve efficiency. E is the answer for question number 4. Move on to the next one. Very simple. One of will take plural. She is one of the best artists who has contributed. So in this case, she is the one who has contributed. One of those. So one को antecedent मानकर चल रहे हैं, which is fine. Has is good to go at this point. Immensely to the revival of folk traditions. Even if you would have thought has is wrong, so artists अपने साथ have ले सकता है. It can work both the ways. Sentence improvement, you need to mark the correct form here, the correct arrangement of words. So committee is a compound noun. Compound noun can work both the ways, so read rest of the sentence. The committee were unanimous. They were in unity, in unison in their decision. In this case, committee will be considered singular. Hence, was will come, and even the adjective here, possessive pronoun or adjective दोनों में आता है ये word. That is also going to be singular. So answer is definitely A. Make sure to like and share, guys. and keep answering here. He insisted to come with us to the conference. Whenever you use insist, you use on and then you talk about the thing जिस पर insist करा है. To नहीं आता, about नहीं आता है. So this is something if you know, you know. So he insisted on coming with us. Answer is A. He insist will take on after it and then you talk about जिस पर insist करा है. Always remember this. This is simple learning and knowing how it works. No other logic behind it. Okay, answer is B. Absolutely right. The manager spoke as though he knew everything. Okay, had known is not the correct tense here. As though के पहले V2 है, will continue the same way. So he knew. The police is investigating the matter. The police were, the police are investigating, and the police has investigated. Ninth ka you people think is B. Okay. See guys, we have two ways to go here. Okay. The police were investigating the matter thoroughly and the police are investigating it thoroughly. Of course, has and is are out, right? Because of what? Because of the word police, which is always used and considered plural. Now, whenever there is a choice of something which is now a battle of tense, कि इसको past में बोलें कि इसको हम बोलें present में, so you can see the mistake which was given. Okay, the mistake is given in present tense. Okay, the correction has to be the minimum correction. So if I want to just correct subject verb agreement, I will not change tense and I would want to keep it in the present only. Just change the agreement. That's why B is the right answer. The police were B sahi hota, but not in this case. A better option, a subtle option with minimum changes that we have here is the B one. So answer is B. Very, very easy. So whenever you use a phrase, it is time or it is high time, the later on fragment is in past tense. We use verb second form. Okay. It is time or it is high time. दोनों ही केस में. So answer here is B. Answer is B. It is high time the government took decisive action. Takes नहीं आएगा, V2 took आएगा. This is applicable in all the cases. Whenever your sentence starts with it is time, you worked hard. It is high time you started practicing. Standard rule. Answer here is A. His sudden outburst was completely spontaneous and shocked everyone present. So everyone got shocked. It is not deliberate that he knew it, how he would react, and he still did it. Not like that. Planned is also not the correct word. Now there are two words that can confuse. Arbitrary, which is something just happens when it happens randomly, and spontaneous is, of course, not planned. So because we are talking about outburst, गुस्से की बात कर रहे हैं, that was on the spot. And spontaneous is the correct context plus the right meaning that we have to use here because it shocked everyone present. Arbitrary इसलिए नहीं आएगा. Next one. The new tax reforms are intended, some reforms are intended to dash something positive economic growth in underdeveloped areas. So we want a positive word here. Answer is definitely B. To foster growth. Foster means to make sure the growth keeps increasing. Right? So definitely for 12 answer is B. Stifle is gala ghotna, and metaphorically it means you're stopping something, a progress, something from thriving. So that is what we use stifle for. Mitigate, you cannot mitigate growth. Mitigation is done on things which are already bad. So that's there. And distort क्यों करेंगे growth को? Why would we want to disturb it, destroy it? Yes. Foster is to encourage, support. Very good, guys. Reducing negative impact of something, not simply reducing. Okay, so if anything has a negative impact and we are reducing that, then it is mitigate. The diplomat handled the controversial question with great. We are somewhere praising him the way he handled the controversial question. So we cannot go with the word arrogance, that is a negative one. Ambiguity is things are not clear. So controversial tha, so what is this great ambiguity? He made things more unclear? No sense. Diplomacy and dexterity. He's a diplomat and there was a controversial question and we are saying he did it, he dealt with it with great dexterity, wisdom. Okay. Now, a diplomat can use diplomacy, but again, diplomacy is not something very positive in this case. Okay. We wanted to use the best positive word because we are using adjective great for it. Okay. And that's why C is actually the most appropriate option here. C. Make sure to like and share, guys. It's not like, I mean, yes, he's a diplomat. He will use diplomacy to solve things. That is something that comes with the job profile, if that is what you are asking. Okay, so for the 14th one, the scandal left a permanent dash on his reputation. है ना? So, a scandal, we all understand what a scandal is. What is something that can be put on reputation of someone because of a scandal? So it is a shame. Okay, stigma means shame. A is the answer. Okay, tribute and accolade are positive words. Okay, whenever you want to praise someone, you are saying about the trophies, the awards, privileges जो किसी को मिलते हैं, those are accolades. Tribute is word related. तो आप ये दोनों use नहीं करोगे. Somebody answered D. Premonition? Scandal left a permanent premonition by in itself is a feeling that is about something that is about to happen, like a hunch, gut feeling. So scandal already ho gaya. How it can leave a permanent gut feeling, premonition on somebody's reputation? Understand this, na? So premonition kaise answer hoga? Stigma, shame, disrespect. Disgrace, not disrespect. Sorry. This one should be super easy. She was known, Jani Jati thi, for her dash pursuit of justice. Relentless. Wants it means wants it. She knew that she has to go and get it. Now, lethargic is being lazy. Peripheral is something that is related to outwards. Indifferent is being cold, being not sympathetic towards someone. तो ये बाकी words बहुत easily आप eliminate कर सकते हो. Peripheral pursuit will actually give you the idea that it is not intense. But from the sentence, it looks like she was after justice with her whole strength. So pursuit of justice relentless ही होगी और कुछ हो नहीं सकती. To throw in the towel. That is to give up. Okay. There used to be a system in a culture that whenever anybody wanted to surrender, they will throw in a piece of cloth. So, throw in the towel has originated from there, and I am very sure you will understand and remember the meaning now because of the little story context I have given. To be in a pickle, now again, this one is something very, very straightforward, being in trouble, okay? So, to be in pickle, finding oneself in a pickle भी होता है अगर to be का form नहीं भी होता है, then also it means to be in trouble. No further explanation needed, right? To smell a rat, that is to be suspicious, to tell a lie, act foolishly, to blame others. Of course, it is to be suspicious. I don't know what this rat has done to deserve all the negative meanings in the world. Whenever it is in an idiom, that at least the idiom is not used in a positive way. That's for sure. Okay, somebody who spills the secret of the gang or of the group he belongs to, उसको भी rat बोलते हैं. Ratting out is telling secret of someone to someone. So all these things are related to rat, and these idioms are never positive. At least I haven't read or heard of any positive related to rat. So to be suspicious. Okay, A is the answer. To bell the cat is to, of course, do a daring or risky job. Imagine you have to put a bell around a cat's neck. It's something which is risky, daring. So, yes, B is the right answer. Escaping has nothing to do with this. You simply have to keep learning the idioms as you come across them. Take this chapter, this today's session, in a way that is a small dose of idioms for you. To weather the storm, that is to create the problems, to enjoy victory. 2. Survive a difficult situation. Storm, weather the storm. C is your right answer. Okay, so you are able to go through it, you are able to manage, you are able to survive in a difficult situation. Cool? Yes, yes, yes. One word substitution. Answer of 21st is fatalist. Okay. So, yes, a person who believes in fate, as in the person believes fate, destiny of everyone is fixed, we cannot escape from what is about to happen. The one who believes in this concept is called a fatalist. Okay, optimistic is a positive person, atheist, the one who doesn't believe in God. Altruist is somebody who is like the one who has concern for others without having main concern for himself. An office with little or no work but high pay. Okay, an office in the sense a post. So sinecure is an easy job. An office with no or little work, like very less work, but the pay is very good. Okay, उसको sinecure बोलते हैं. Sinecure. Bureaucracy, syndicate, honorarium. Bureaucracy, I think you people might understand, so not going through that. Syndicate is where a group has common interest and that's why they have formed a group. तो उसको syndicate बोलते हैं. Honorarium is the pay expenses for a particular reason. Okay, so इसका कोई लेना देना था नहीं मेरी second वाले explanation से. Hmm? Okay. You might have heard the word fable, fables of something. ऐसे करके बहुत सारी books भी बेची जाती हैं. Yeah. So parable is different. It's more. It's. I'll teach you why parable is not the right one. So novel, dialogue, and fable. ये सभी they are the types of story, types of narration. Fable specifically is a short story with a moral, a short one. Parable is something you want to explain to someone, but necessarily वो short हो, it's not something that is there. Also, it's mostly related to the spiritual lessons. Okay, moral lesson है, but it is used in the religious context. Like in the Bible, you see many parables, many stories through which Jesus taught the ways to live life and other things. So parable थोड़े specific हो जाते हैं. In general, a short story with some or the other moral is a fable. Answer is D. A novel is a fiction, a narrative book जिसमें कोई भी कहानी मनगढ़ंत होती है. Dialogue is a conversation between two people. So answer is D. Okay, so answer to this one is C. A place where clothes are kept, wardrobe. Attic is storage part. Cellar is where people keep wines and drinks. Pantry is food stuff, storage of food stuff, groceries and all. There's a unique one. One person who studies elections and voting trends is cephalologist. Okay, P is silent and yeah, just learn it. Cephalologist. For this, I'll give you a little longer time. There are 4 sentences to be arranged. Take a little bit of time. These were rooted. What are these? The crisis triggered numerous reforms. So, what is the crisis? India's 1991 crisis was a watershed moment. So, yes, it was a turning point. हमने ये जो phrase है थोड़े दिन पहले editorial में पढ़ा है. So, C, of course, is the first one. It forced the government to seek IMF support. Something crisis will force government to seek something, right? Economic crisis, that's why we will go ahead for IMF support. So C and D. Now we are explaining the crisis. Okay, we are saying that the crisis that happened here, it happened because of so and so and so and so. We are saying the crisis triggered numerous reforms. These were rooted in structural inefficiency. The problem here is that structural inefficiencies में rooted कैसे होंगे अगर reforms होंगे, right? Reforms are the good things, na? They are the things that will help us overcome it. So now what we are going to understand is that the crisis triggered numerous reforms, but reforms were rooted in structural inefficiencies. Does that make sense or not? तो हमारा BA आएगा कि A और B आएगा. You can now take it another way. अगर मैं A को पहले बोलती हूँ, okay, if I use A before, then India's crisis was a watershed moment. It forced the government to seek the support. Support was rooted, or the type, whatever the support was, these were rooted in structural inefficiencies. So again, that makes no sense क्योंकि वो भी positive है. So definitely answer of this one is we will first go with B and then A. A और B को बोल के meaning नहीं निकलेगा. So answer here is C, D, B, A. Okay. I hope this is clear to all of you. C, D. C, D. First D will come because it is talking about what happened because of the crisis. We were forced to seek support. Later on, what happened? More description, narrowing down of things are happening in A and B. So definitely A and B को हमें बाद में ही लिखना होगा. Okay? I hope this is clear to all of you. ठीक है? It's BA. This is a typo error. Okay? BA है. I'll correct it in the PDF and forward it to you. B पहले आएगा. Okay? Next one. One minute. Okay. Social media has transformed communication. Of course, this is the first one. Politicians, how it has transformed? Politicians now directly engage with the public. There you go. This bypasses, directly engaging bypasses traditional media C, but it also leads to unchecked misinformation. C के contrast में D है. So yes, answer इसका इतना simple था. Okay. So yes, there we are done. I hope in today's session you might have learned a lot. And as I told you, just keep practicing, keep learning. Whenever you are right, gain confidence from that. Whenever you are not right, then also just learn. Sit with that learning attitude. Okay. So now I will meet you in the evening 8 p.m. class. Till then, take care and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't.